Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to try Dyckman Brew Tripl, Belgian Tripel, 8.8% ABV. Now, I did open this for the Better on Draft review that I will link down below if you want to go check that out, just in case. I know back in the day I used to do stuff like this and try and pour the beer and have the camera on it, then cut back, and people would say, hey, you didn't open it on camera. Nowadays, I don't care. I opened it, I did that review, and then I'm doing this review. So if somebody thinks I did something to the beer, that's on them. But there is a little bit more in here that I'll just go ahead and pour the rest in here. So this has probably been sitting out about 20 minutes. So from the back of this, hint of orange and pepper finish. Trappist yeast is used. Touch of apricot, medium body. So this was packaged on 3/23/22. This is the middle of December, so I'm going to go with 9 months old. This beer was just sent to me 2 weeks ago, beginning of December, let's say, maybe a couple days after that. But yeah, so it'll be up to you. Just because they sent it and I did it for Better on Draft does not mean I'm going to give it a better score. If you want to think that, you can go for it. But even if they were sent to me for free, I don't care. You're sending it. I'm going to give you my honest opinion on it. So head has stayed around. Off-white colored head now. I think there was a little orange coming through it when I first poured it. About a half a finger. Burnt orange in color. I like the color of this. Very hazy. Can't see through it. If you're drinking this out of the bottle, it's not going to really matter, but it looks orangey. Like it should have orange and apricots in it. I guess if I had to think what the color of an apricot and orange mixed together in a beer, that's what I would think I would say it is. Definitely. So let's go ahead and smell. The first thing I get now, and that's why I kind of like doing all these, because you can watch every single video and it could change. It could change from the time you open it until the time you finish. And I think it has. I think that yeast, that Belgian yeast, is coming out a little bit more now. Like it's a yeasty maltiness, like breadiness biscuit with a touch of that citrus in there. Maybe a touch of fruit, like tart fruit. It smells like winter, like warmth. Like that's what you should want out of a Belgian, I should say. Yeah, I think it smells good. That yeast is coming through. It's not overpowered. I think the biggest thing is that sweet biscuit malt that's coming through. But you know a Belgian when you smell one, and that yeast is what I get. So let's go ahead and taste. Yeah, medium body. Maybe a touch under. It tastes to me, from the flavors I'm getting, the body is a little thin. Is it for what it should be? Probably not. I think though the tastes are a little too much for the lighter body. I think the body should be a little heavier, in my opinion. Maybe if this stopped at 8.6 instead of 8.8, maybe a little bit more residual sugar would have been in there, a little thicker beer, and that would have been fine. I don't think I would knock it for that. Taste. You get that sweeter biscuit maltiness pretty much throughout the whole entire palate. You get a little bit of that yeast, a little citrus, like generic. I wouldn't go with orange citrus. And maybe I would. Especially in the back. It's like that orange citrus comes in, but that maltiness, that malt biscuity taste is still there. Aftertaste, yeast. You get that Trappist yeast in there. You get that maltiness, but that tartness is still there. In the quick review or the short review, I said almost like a tart cherry. I think that's still there. I think I get it right at the back of the palate. I'm going to go 3.75 out of 5. I think it's good. I think actually it's got better as it's warmed up some. Technically, this is my third review because I did a video review, a short review. Now I'm doing the 31st Brewing review. I think it's got better over time. The pepper, right? They said pepper. I do not get a pepper finish on this. I don't know what kind of pepper. It says spicy pepper finish. I don't know if that's something they put in, if it's something with the yeast. I'm not sure. But I don't get pepper. But yeah, I would go 3.75 out of 5 on this one. Let's go ahead and check Untappd. Alcohol. Can you taste alcohol? I think, as far as a Belgium, no. I think it's fine. Yeah, I would say no. Now, obviously, it is a Belgian, so if you tried to turn this into an IPA, I think you would get alcohol, but then again, you're talking two different beers. So Untappd, none of my friends have had it. 244 people have checked it in. 3.47. Huh. So plum. Okay. Style guidelines. Smooth, strong, sweet, yeasty, light. What is the light for? Again, I'm still trying to find out if how these style guidelines get put on. How can a beer be strong, sweet, yeasty, but be light? I guess, are they talking the body? Spicy, peppery finish. I mean, that's not on there, but I don't think it should be. Strong, it's a triple. Like, what are we expecting here? Let's see if anybody actually said anything about this. No. Good one. It's good. Solid Belgian. Yeah. Yeah, so if you're into Belgians and you can find this, definitely one to pick up and try. If you enjoyed this review, go ahead and check some more out over here. And until next time, cheers.